Hello! Today we're going to do some reading and writing with the letter B. B, B, butterfly, B, B, B. You say it, B, B, butterfly, B, B, B. Let me hear you, B, B, butterfly, B, B, B. Excellent job! Make sure that you have your letter B book and something to write on, whether it's a piece of journal paper or plain paper or a dry erase board, something to write on as well, okay? So grab your materials that you'll need and hit pause if you don't have them, and then come on back and hit play. All right? Yay! All right, my first job for you is I want you to think of some things that start with the letter B. Brainstorm with somebody at home some things that start with B. Butterfly starts with B. B, B, B. Can you think of anything else? Tell your grown-up. How about ball? Ball starts with B. B, B, B. Ballerina starts with B. B, B, B. Boy starts with B. B, B, B. See if you can think of a couple more things that start with B. Share them with your grown-up, okay? You could even hit pause and make a list of some things that start with that B sound. And now it's time for our book. Book starts with B. B, B, B. That works out well, doesn't it? So, we already know this word, have. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. See if you can do your have dance. Do you remember your have dance? All right, hop up. Make sure you got a little room. Here we go. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. I know how to spell have. H-A-V-E, have. You got it. Now, we're going to add a new word in today. Are you ready? It's the word we. W-E, we. W-E, we. And for this word, I like to pretend that I am on a swing. And I'm going to swing, and then I'm going to very carefully jump off my swing. Now, normally we don't jump off swings, but my swing is super low to the ground. Oh, it's all smudgy. Super low to the ground, and I'm being very careful. Okay. So let me make we on here so you guys can see it. W, how do I spell it? E. We. Ready? Hop up. Pretend you're swinging on your swing. Here we go. W-E, and then jump. Wee! Again. W-E, wee! Yay, one more time. W-E, wee! How do you spell we? W-E, wee! All right, so now I want you to spot that word we in your book. So go for a word hunt, grab a highlighter, a crayon, a marker, a pencil, whatever's handy, and circle we every time you find it. Okay? All right, here we go. Where is we on that first page? W-E, we. Find the next one and circle it. We. Keep going through the book. Make sure you say that word each time. W-E, we. W-E, we. W-E, we. Keep going through. What word are we circling? We. W-E, we. All right. Keep circling those we's, okay? If you need more time, you can hit pause. All right. What word are we working on? W-E. Wee. I think we need to do the movement again. Are you ready? Hop up. Hop on your pretend swing. Here we go. W-E. Wee. W-E. Wee. Let me see you do it. Ready? One more time. W-E. Wee. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, now let's look at all the letter B words that are in our book today. B, B, butterfly, B, B, B. What do we have on this first page? A ball, you're right. How did you know it's a ball? You looked at the picture and you have to look at the word. Look, it starts with the letter B. I'm going to underline that B. Feel free to do that too. B, B, ball, it matches. So I looked at the first sound in the word and I looked at the picture. Now what do we have? Yes, a banana. How do you know? Look two places. Look at the word. What does it start with? B. Look at the picture. B, B, banana. Now we have call it out, a balloon. Now check in both places. Look at that word. Does it start with a B, B, B? B, balloon. It matches. Balloon. Now we have a bike. Say it. Bike. B, B. Starts with that B. And I looked at the picture. Now we have a book. Say it. Book. You might be familiar with this one, huh? It's a fun one. Underline that B. I know it says book because it starts with a B. And I looked at the picture. I looked at the word and the picture and made it match. Now what do we have? It is a butterfly. How do you know it's a butterfly? I look at the word and it starts with a B, B. And I look at the picture, B, butterfly. It matches. Last we have a bear. How do you know it says bear? You got it. I look at the word, starts with a B, and I look at the picture, it's a bear. Now it can't be a teddy bear, right? Because teddy wouldn't start with a B, B sound, right? So it says we have a bear. What is on this page? Bear. We made it match. Great job. Now I'd like you to read the book with me. B, B, butterfly, B, B, B. Get ready to point. You're going to point under each word carefully with that crisp pointing under each dot. We've got, ready? Here we go. We have a ball. There was a little announcement there. Let's do that page again. We have a ball. Ready? Point and read with me. We have a banana. Are you using your crisp pointing? Let's look at the next page. We have a balloon. Uh-oh, did I do my best pointing? I pointed under words, but I wasn't under the right word. I better try it again. Will you help show me how to do it? We have a balloon. Did I do better that time? I did. I used my careful, crisp pointing. Let's do this page. We have a bike. Now how about this one? We have a book. How's my pointing? I was on the right words, but I'm on top of the words. Oh my goodness, we can't see it if we're on top of the words. Let me try it again. You read it with me. We have a book. Great job. Next one. We have a butterfly. We have a bear. Great job. Now I'd like you to read your book all on your own with Chris pointing. Read it with a grown-up or somebody older than you so they can check that you're pointing under each word. So please hit pause, read your B book, and then hit play when you're ready to continue on. Now it's writing time. Please write your name carefully on the top of your paper or whatever you're using to write on. I start with my big capital letter, and then I use my lowercase letters. Parents, if your child's still working on their name writing, you can always write it in highlighter for them and then have them trace over it. Okay? Once you've got your name, we're going to do our sentence. And our grown-ups are going to add some lines here at the bottom. So you'll need 4 lines. The first word we're going to write is wee. W-E, wee. Go ahead and write it, my friends, at home. The kids are going to write wee. W-E, wee. Very nice. Now we've got the word have. H-A-V-E, have, H-A-V-E, have. I know how to spell have, H-A-V-E, have. Grown-ups, if your kiddos need help forming one of the letters, you can make it again in highlighter and have them trace it. And they're welcome to use capitals as well as lowercase if forming some of those lowercase ones are tricky. Okay, so I've got my H. Now I'm going to do my A, V, E, and if you need more time, feel free to hit pause at any point. We have A. Write that letter A. If a lowercase a is tricky, you're welcome to do a capital. And now I want you to think of something that starts with the letter B.
Still working on the coffee maker and the.
So remember at the beginning of our video, you brainstormed some things that start with B. B, B, B. Think back to that brainstorm. If you made a list, you can look at that list with a grown-up. You can also look through your book for B ideas. Pick something that starts with the letter B. We're going to stretch out the sounds in that word and draw a picture to match. I'm going to go with the word balloon. Balloon. Okay. So, what letter is it going to start with? B. Now, you might be doing something else. See if you can do something instead of a balloon. Pick something else. Maybe a ball or a butterfly or a book. Okay. Balloon. I hear an L. Balloon. I hear an N also. Balloon. I wrote the sounds I heard. Then what goes at the end of my sentence? A period. Now I'd like you to write the sounds you hear in your word. Okay? Grown-ups, just have them write the dominant sounds. If they write just the first sound with the letter B, that's great. If they happen to hear the ending sound, that's great too, but please do not spell the word for them. Okay? You can always use your ABC chart to help with those letters and sounds as well. Okay? So once you've got your word written, again, it might just have the letter B on there, and that's great. A grown-up can scribe underneath if you'd like with the proper spelling. Remember, kiddos are not going to copy that spelling. And then do a nice picture to match. I'm going to do a blue balloon because blue also starts with the B sound, starts with B. So there's my blue balloon. I'm going a little bit fast, but you'll take your time. And then when I'm done with my picture, I'm going to read my whole sentence together, pointing. We have a balloon. Go ahead and finish your writing in your picture, and then be sure to read your whole thing at the end. We have a, and what you drew in your picture. Snap a picture for us to see and upload it, and keep up the awesome work.